Hey everybody, I have got both microphones here. Look at this in the office here. It has been a day. Let me turn around and show you what's kind of going on here. I've got all my post-it notes, got all my papers. We've been in the war room, as we call it, all day long. It's I don't know what time it is. Let me look and see. Randy's got stuff right all over the board. He's about to come in here and we're about to do a video. It's 6:37 and my hair is showing how long, is definitely showing how long that I've been here at work. But right here, we're gonna go down the floor tonight and show you this house right here. We're gonna show you that one. Let's see where he's at. But this has been, this is our conference room table right now. Randy and I have taken this on as our office. We both had offices before. I really never had an office. Every time I had an office, I think for a day. I had an office for a day and then I gave it to somebody. So I never really have had an office. Randy had an office for a little while and then he gave his office away. So, that's, we have to stay somewhere where we have a board to write on. And then we've got a place where we can put all of our papers, right? So let me see if I can find him. Let's see where he's at and see if he's ready. Hang on, let me try to turn this around. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it'll turn around. So I found you.
Are you on me?
I'm on you. So I just taped a little bit of what our conference conference room, the table.
That I come up with.
What? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just look at there.
Yeah.
Mr. Who got away from you.
Had a hard day.
Yeah, he got away from you this morning.
He's only been to the mountain once this morning with me, and we're like, when can we get out?
He snuck off this morning. We have been in the office again all day long, hours and
My
hours.
hip's hurting from not moving.
I know. So,
I know, buddy.
well, come on, let's get it going. Come on, Ace. Look, he thinks we're not ready to go out yet.
You got a microphone?
This is our office. We don't show our office much, but here's the front of it. We've got some pictures on the wall and things like that. Your microphone's sitting in there.
You know, it's not real big. It's 1,500 square feet.
Oh, the office is?
Yeah, they're all just a bunch of rooms.
And there's Emily's office. It always smells so good in there, and she's got everything all nice and cute. Then we got other offices and stuff too, but Randy and I, this is where we're at, and we did Post-it notes. Well, I did Post-it notes all day.
I draw stick figures on the board all day.
And Randy draws all day and stuff like that. So, so do you want to, I kind of thought that we would show, we're going to talk just for a little bit here, but I kind of thought we would show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep, because I asked Tom. So that right there is the first half of our double wide home.
Our double wide.
Yeah, and these are original panels because this is a prototype for us.
Yeah.
We want to get you guys the view of it. So that's the left side, of course, and then the other one will be duplicate outside perimeter, and it'll come down the other side.
So, okay, so the other one, so the two high points.
The two high points will come together and then slope around. I'm so excited.
That is so exciting.
It's 49.9, which will be 16 by 20.
Yeah.
320 square feet.
Yeah.
And I had a lady today who said, you know what, my family doesn't want me. They said, there's no way, Mom, you can live in a 300 square foot house, and they refused to let her buy a tiny home.
I know.
And I thought, I understand. I do. We've had a lot of people say, you know what? They think their moms are going crazy wanting to live in a little house.
I know.
I don't know if you're a family and you're thinking about that your mom cannot live in a 300 square foot home.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I had my mom in a 200 square foot home.
It's true.
And it was actually a little bit too big for her. My mom, I had her in a hospital bed, and she wasn't bed bound, but she loved it. She had her TV, her hospital bed, a lazy boy chair, had a full kitchen, bathroom, shower, everything. And she adored it. Yeah. And we got probably over 200 women out here now that are in homes, almost all of them under 300 square feet.
And everybody puts a porch
Yeah.
on there. So you have that extra
Porches,
space too.
Then you're outside.
You would just be shocked at how little you actually need.
The one story I think that families need to realize is that I met a beautiful lady out here getting out of my Broncos the other day.
Yeah.
And she said, Randy, I haven't met you, and I just moved in here. And she said, I want to let you know that I'm from South Georgia, and I came here and I wanted to be part of the Grove. Now, the Grove is 72 homes on 2 acres.
Yeah.
We got them packed in there like sardines. And I did it purposely. And do you know, it is the most coveted, I think, the most coveted community
One of them.
here that people just love because they're so tight and they help each other and they talk and they help. She said, and I looked at her, I said, why did you move here? Like, what was the draw? I really want to know. And she said, I was alone. And I had nobody. I had a condominium. I had no friends. I had no life, had nothing. And she said her little dog, she might be watching, and she said her little dog, it's a little bitty Yorkie, and she said, I'm going to have to get him fixed. And I said, why? She goes,
He's going crazy now.
He's like on everything and everybody, and he's just going crazy. And you know what? He got to smell the outdoors. He's outside. She's walking everywhere. She's going everywhere. She got family, people. And then there's other dogs.
Well, there's so much activity.
Oh my God. So think about that
overstimulated.
about mom. Think about that about your dad or your mom.
Yeah.
When they come to one of our communities, we're really trying. And if you need to, bring the family here and meet us and see what we've done. And then I think it'll give you a better idea of what's going on. So my mom was in a 200 square foot house, and I've actually got a guy out back who is a dear friend of ours now. He works here, and he's living in that home. And he's built 3 tiny homes. Yeah. One for his mom, his sister, and himself. He's finishing up, and they're all under 200 square feet. Yeah. So anyway, can we keep going here?
Yeah. What do you want to show?
Well, I did a drawing. I did a drawing of 2-fisted markers, maybe.
Okay.
So this is, I had a thought today. Tom was in here earlier, and we were talking, and I thought I'd seen the half of the double wide coming in as an 8 by 20, 2 of them 320 square feet.
Let me get closer of our so I can see. There's a lot of the reflection with the lights. Okay.
So I told Amanda, I said, think about this. Think about, I had an idea. You guys just take what we're selling and what we're offering and try to use it as your benefit. So, and I'm trying to sell you a home, right? Okay. So, hey, you got a Spencer community near a state, very, you guys can look this up, state park, right? Called Fall Creek Falls.
Where's my Post-it note? Hold on, because I want to say this was my idea first.
She wants to get credit all the time.
Okay. So there's my Post-it note. This was for the video this afternoon. I thought of this at 3:59 p.m.
Yeah, but I'm coming up with this at 2:29.
Yeah, you ain't got no proof. I do. Build a business in Credibox 8/19 today at 3:59 p.m.
So let her have it, everybody.
Yeah.
So we have in Spencer, Tennessee.
Yes.
Look it up. Fall Creek Falls State Park, big draw, everything. This home, 320 square feet, is $49,900. All right. So think about this. I'm going to give you 1 year free rent.
Yes.
No rent. Then you get free setup. When we get there, we're going to jack it up, hook it to water, power, and sewer, do it all. And then we're going to, if you buy it, then it's the double wide. We'll put it together and it'll all be set. Free delivery from here to there.
Yep.
I can't read my, then.
Free.
I know.
Unibot.
Yeah.
What does that say? Look at that. Hold on. Free UNTI squiggle.
Okay, so this.
Squiggle.
No, look. So this is an M.
Oh.
A.
Free.
And I forgot my T.
Merrill. Mass.
Free materials. So when
ain't nobody knew that's what that was.
I can spell almost anything, but I leave out one letter.
One letter. You always miss it by one letter.
And when I was a kid, when I was in grade school, I had poor penmanship like I still do.
Yeah.
And because I didn't know how to spell everything, so I'd make it real sloppy.
God.
Anyway.
What a mess.
What do you mean free materials, Randy? I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
So you get the $49,900, 1 year free rent, free setup, free delivery. I've got materials, and I'm going to tell you about that. And then you put it on an Airbnb.
Yeah.
The overhead cost is not, I mean, you got water, power, sewer, roads, no rent, everything there. You got people.
For the first year.
It's one way in, one way out of a safe community near Fall Creek Falls.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that if you rented it out for the first year, let's say you made $8,000, maybe $5,000, maybe you could even up to $14,000. Who knows what you could rent this thing out for in 1 year, and then sell the sucker. Sell that house. Now, what do you mean by free materials, Randy? Well, we have been saving, we call it their boneyard. Their boneyard is full and full and full and full of barn wood, old metal, tons of board and batten and all this. I'm going to take it down there and I'm going to use it on the town square. I'm going to offer this today because we only have maybe 30 lots left, and I want to build some double wides. So if you buy a double wide, a 8x20 or a 10x20 double wide, put them together, which will give you 320 or
Is
400.
that what is this you drew?
This is a 16 by 20, 320 square feet for $49.9.
Okay.
If you buy that right now, I'm trucking that material down there, and if you want to put, if you're hands-on, because a lot of people are hands-on at this community that we're building, I'm gonna have enough wood if you want to put board and batten on the outside of your house, if you want to put wood trim around your windows, and you want to put flower boxes. And of course, what's all this, Randy? That's river rock. And I may take truckloads of river rock.
Lord, we got the river rock here.
And there's rock down there everywhere.
I know.
Think about throwing a little front porch. We got enough wood, probably. I tell you what I would do. I'm taking all my cedar poles down there. Think if you had little cedar poles right here, right? That's your rafters. This is, and then you got your front porch. I didn't draw the porch, but the porch comes over and it would cover up my river rock. I'm telling you guys, this is a cottage now. Now you've got a little cabin. You got a little bitty cabin, and you could put cedar shakes up in the gable right here, or maybe a little board and batten and some cedar. The most prettiest, that's not probably proper grammar.
But that's Tennessee talk, most prettiest.
But the nicest looking little tiny homes that I love are when people do their work themselves.
Yes.
You cannot hurt the integrity of this home by whatever you do. It's not going to leak, and it's not going to be structurally damaged. Whatever you put on the outside, you can live in it and you can work on it. So, I don't know. I come up $69.9. That's $70. I think in a year from now you can sell the house on an Airbnb. Who knows what you'll get? I have no idea. I guarantee you're going to make more than the $50 that you paid.
Well, you're going to add to it.
Who knows? $75, $85. What an opportunity that I think that because we're offering these homes, free delivery, free setup, everything, where else are you going to buy a home for $49.9 with a full kitchen, full bathroom, and let me go over the floor space.
Well, and I just want to put in here, you cannot take the value away from, or to discount the value of Fall Creek Falls. If you do not know what Fall Creek Falls is, look it up.
It's 8 miles from the entrance.
I went on a waterfall tour many years ago, probably 6-7 years ago now, and it was so beautiful there. And I mean, it's a beautiful place, and it is so dark. It's a dark zone, so you can see the stars at night.
Well, Spencer, all right, I'm glad you said that. If you've never been in, I'm going to get on this side. If you've never been in a dark zone before, I was one in Arizona. I went to a town, Tom and I, we remodeled a house for some folks in Portal, Arizona. Near Rodeo, New Mexico.
Okay.
And it was Portal, and we were about 60, 80 miles north of the Mexican border. We were there a month. The first time I pulled up, Amanda, the owner, the young guy, he was the owner, and we pulled out in the middle of the desert, right?
Yeah.
The first thing I remember, when I turned my truck off, it was a diesel, and I pulled a bunch of lumber down there from Tennessee to Arizona.
Yep.
That motor stopped rambling.
It was quiet.
I mean, it was like, it was so quiet, it was loud.
Yeah.
And I had to get used to the quietness. And then when the sun set and the sky turned into a carnival, And the owner was sitting outside, and he got in his truck, and I put my bed in the back. I just put my mattress in the back of my truck. And I laid there, and he's standing by the side of my truck. And I said, what in the world? And there were just like satellites going across, shooting stars in the Milky Way. And it was like, I couldn't believe the excitement that was in the sky. And it was like the Milky was that cluster. And I'd never seen it before in my life. Well, I've never spent the night in Spencer, but Foster says it's dark there.
It's like
and he
that.
said you can see the sky. So that's what's in Fall Creek Falls and
Okay,
Spencer.
so what we're going to have to do is have a video of you and Foster staying the night.
Yes. Be in the back of the truck.
With your flashlights.
That's
oh
right.
my God, it's be a mess.
Here's the floor plan for the double wide.
Explain
this.
this,
Is
yeah.
it right here. This is the 16, and we can make that to 20 foot
Probably
wide.
redraw it as you go, and that would be easy to kind of
Yeah,
go
it's a little
through.
scribbly.
Yeah.
I was really whipping this thing out.
Well, that's okay. Don't erase it. Just start again.
All right, so let's just say it's 16
Okay.
by 20. And gosh, bear with me, guys, because I'm just, I'm not.
You do good.
All right, so let's just say this is the middle, the middle part, and there's two walls, right?
Okay.
And the
Two houses.
The reason, yeah, they're pulled separate. They got trailers and everything.
So this one is 8 by 20.
This is 8, 20.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, 8 foot to here. Okay.
Okay.
So then what we do is we put the kitchen here. Let me use my other pen.
I know that is
Drying out.
Drying out.
So here's the kitchen. We put a sink in here, and the fridge goes here, and here's your kitchen.
Okay.
Here is the bath. You got shower and a toilet. And of course there's a window here, and there's a window over your sink, and it's all nice. And I had a call from a lady, or she sent me a drawing, and I loved her floor plan of the double wide.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? She's right. Because I started mine right here, and I was going to put a door right there. And I thought, okay, here's a barn door and a barn door. And then this is your bedroom, right? Here's your living room. Here's your dining room. And she said, nope, you know what? She said, why don't you do this? Bring that wall here down a little bit further and make a wall here and here.
And have.
Yep. And have washer and dryer and a nice closet.
Everybody wants a closet.
Oh my gosh. And then you put a barn door here, which this is about 3 feet, 2-3 feet. We come out a little further. So if you take from here to here, let's just say that's 6 foot, you still have 14 feet from here to here, and it's 8 foot wide.
Yep.
You have that whole room for a bedroom. Do you know the house that I live in right now is 8 by 16, and it's my kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom, and everything.
Everything.
Here you got just a bedroom.
Yeah.
Then over here, here's your kitchen. You got a window. Of course, there's a window here. There's a window here. And what we did is we made the main entrance door here, right? That's how you go in. This is a wall right here. Now, if you guys want your living room, bedroom to be one big house, we can do that too, right? You just got to let us know. But that's nothing to remove the wall. I would probably do it after we're in place, because traveling with this open, I want to keep it closed.
Right.
But here's a barn door that you go into your bedroom, or you can put it on the inside. Probably ought to put it on the inside of the bedroom. There's a barn door. So this house right now, the one that we're selling for $49,900, here's a window here, I think there's a window here, is you get these windows, you get that door, you get the kitchen, you get the washer and dryer area, closet area, shower, everything. This is it, and we deliver it, set it up, and take it to Fall Creek Falls, Spencer. 1 year, free rent, free delivery, free setup, and the next people, we got 30 lots. We got enough wood and stuff that you want to enhance your house.
You've got to rewrite that. That don't even look like nothing. Lord.
Here, you put your little fingers on there. Materials. A-L-S.
I meant to E-R-I.
A-L-S.
I got lost on the camera. I'm like, wait a minute. I was looking. I was like, what is it? I was like, oh, I got lost. Materials.
Now that's just materials, and I'm gonna say, I don't know how much I got. I just got a bunch down there.
But this is to work on your home.
But you get to work on your house. We got window trim. You can build flower boxes and all that kind of stuff.
Cute. I love it. And there's the floor plan again. Can we go down there and see it just really quick? The 1/2?
I mean, it's not much in it right now, but we can
we
go.
can really see it from here because it's just the shell.
Yeah.
So will there be 2 doors? Like this is
that's the exterior door that we just had on the drawing. You can see the window and another window on the other side.
Yeah.
The kitchen will be back in the back, and that's where the plumbing is. It's coming up down inside there. It comes up with the plumbing on their end.
Okay.
And then we'll have the other one that's coming in the morning. They're going to throw the walls up on it. The other floor's done. And then we'll join them together.
Because there won't be a door over here for that. It'll be on the inside.
It'll be on the inside.
Okay.
You got it.
Good. So tomorrow when they bring the other one in, then we'll do a whole tour of both of them.
Yeah.
That'll look cool.
Bring your camera back here because there's a lot of people that really look at what we do. No, right here. Oh. You're right here.
Okay, right here.
I want you to show that wall right there. See how it's bowed out really bad?
Yes.
Look at that. How are we going to fix that?
Well, I know.
One of our guys come up here today, and he said he never had seen a house from up at this angle. And he doesn't work in the wall division. And he said, hey, that wall's bowed out. How are you going to take care of that?
Crooked, yeah.
And so that's why I love this assembly line and how every component is fixed together.
Yeah.
And it corrects everything as you go down the line.
Okay.
These wall panels are built perfectly square. And there's no racking. They can't move. Like if you take a 2x4 wall and you push on the top, it's gonna make it a parallelogram, right? This one you can't. It's all steel and it's glued and screwed together. When we put the roof on there, we string line it. The roof's square. You just match it all up all the way down, and we got fasteners on the inside and the outside. They're L brackets.
That keeps it lined up.
And it runs the entire length of it. I can't tell you how much I love this home because of the simplicity of construction, the efficiency and the heating and the cooling of it.
Yeah.
And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're a family that are concerned about a mom living in that, you've got to come and visit us and look at what we're doing. We have 72 of those homes right here in our community where all the ladies are living in them. And we went through the coldest winter we had.
We did.
And I don't know how many ladies that we talked to said they were completely fine.
They were good.
It was down to 5 degrees. Our palm trees died.
And we have one.
Yeah.
We got one
so
left.
I lost my palm trees. And listen, you talk about taking a chance. Yeah, I took a chance. I took a chance. And the biggest thing was I took a chance of everybody making fun of me. And I don't care. I never really worried about what anybody thinks of me. And I lost my palm trees. I gambled, and I just love tropical things. And we kept one tree. And it lived through it. So it's possible that our palm trees can live in Tennessee. And I hope I'm going to keep that one forever and ever.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about, these homes, is that this is outside the box. These homes, this living in tiny homes, it's a hard business because just like most families, they can't wrap their mind around a loved one living in such a small home when you're used to a 2,000 square foot home.
Well, and one thing I want to say about the palm trees and stuff like that is that, you know what? I think it's scarier to not take a chance on something because you know for sure that if you don't do it, it won't happen. So taking a chance, why be afraid? So it didn't work out, big deal. Then you do something else, big deal. And if anybody that makes fun of that, shame on them. Because people that get out here in this world and do big things, you know how many times they failed?
Oh my God.
You have to try and try and try, and you keep going. It's how many times you get back up to keep on going and keep going. Something I want to share too, and just show this. Isn't these the cottages for the Buffalo Creek?
Yep.
That's what I thought. We'll have to show that this week too.
We got cottages going out there. We're getting shake shingles on them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I love this whole thing. And look, the ladies are coming in at night.
Girls down here cleaning.
Amanda hired these ladies. They're good friends of hers from your lifelong friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And man, they're loving it. They're changing their life, and they're helping the guys. So in the morning when the guys come in, it's ready to go.
It's clean and ready to go.
Yep. So,
a lot of changes.
I don't want to talk all about that stuff. And I don't know why peer pressure never bothered me. I mean, I talked to you when I met you. You had peer pressure in Tennessee because you had the rich and the poor. And where I was from more of an industrial area where everybody's dad and mom worked in factories.
It was the same.
And everybody had the same money. Our doctor, my my family doctor, they all had used cars, and he lived in a subdivision like we did.
It was like the same. No, it is a big difference in Morristown.
Yeah, so, I never had, I don't know, it's never bothered me, about peer pressure. And when it come time to do what I wanted to do, or do something I knew that was out of the norm, I didn't really care of somebody laughing at me. I always thought that, man, if you laugh at somebody, it's not a nice thing to do.
It's not nice.
And you don't ever make fun of somebody. I just never did. You just don't make fun of people.
No, it ain't nice.
I don't know, and I'm probably from a million years ago, but you just never did. And I remember there were kids in our school that were made fun of all the time. And I thought to myself, God, I wouldn't want to be made fun of like that.
No.
There was a little boy in my class, and I just remembered his name, and I can't believe that. But he had a big scar on his mouth and went like this.
Huh.
And he was so smart, but he was a real big kid. I mean, I looked, man, this guy could be something else, but he was quiet, never said anything. And I heard that when he was a baby, he bit into a cord, like a lamp cord, and it scarred him.
Oh, Lord.
And that's that little bitty scar made him an outcast.
That's awful. That's not right.
And I was like, I couldn't understand why everybody, and I tried, we weren't buddies, but I always cared about him, and I always thought about it. I thought, what if that was me? Mm-hmm. I've done some stuff that almost scarred me, and I'm like, how do you live with that? How do you, he needs to be encouraged. It needs to
tough.
be. And so anyway, when it comes to peer pressure and all that, and I tried to teach my boys not to do that. And I don't know if it worked. They're probably, they're governed by their peers and all that stuff.
Well, kids are kids,
too.
and it's really
and
tough.
We're all different,
but we're all different. But it's like, we're here to encourage each other, love each other, and help each other. I just seen a Billy Graham clip, because I used to love watching him growing up and stuff like that, and I've been watching him a lot here lately. And it's like, that's what we're here for. And that's what, over the 11 years that we've been in business, we're seeing it more and more. We're seeing so much need that it's bringing out in us the goodness of wanting to help everybody. And it is, our houses are doing it. Our houses is helping people to get rid of stuff, to go into a smaller home, to live in a community, to get out there with people and to reconnect and stuff like that. So the homes are changing everybody. Tiny homes is a big stir to everybody, and now you have the communities, so it's a force to be reckoned with, and we're tickled to be a part of it. We never intended for this to happen, but God had a bigger plan for all of us. We even were talking about it this evening, how employees and residents and different people are affected by our tiny homes, and it's unbelievable. And we're just real thankful, and we're happy to offer. It's exciting to offer something new like this, a double wide tiny home. It's just crazy.
Nobody's ever thought of that.
No, it's just a lot of fun. So, Randy, we've got 30 spots left, around 30 spots. So we could have some gone, but we're going in order of people. So it's first come, first serve. It is 1 year free rent that we've got to remember that.
Yep.
And it'll be that's all we're going to do at Spencer. So look up Spencer, Tennessee, Fall Creek Falls.
When I'm looking at my drawing from here.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm like, that river rock around the bottom, and then you can take a year laying that little bitty river rock.
Look at that. It is so cute.
Hey, you know what? Let me tell you guys, and this is for the ladies. This is, I know most ladies are going to buy this house. Let's say this is your bottom of your house, right? It's your bottom of your house. And you got piers, right?
Okay.
And this is the ground. And you got, a pier, whatever, however it is. So how are you going to lay rock in here? How are you going to cover all this up? Well, one thing that I've done is super, super simple, is you can take these old panels that we got, and I'm going to take a ton of them up there, and you can just piece them together, right? And you just patch it up. It doesn't have to be pretty at all, right?
Offset and everything.
Then what you do, let me draw it this way, goes up, and then the ground goes this way, right? And then here's your panels, all right? So now it's all warm underneath the house, no wind's gonna blow through there. You might even have cracks and holes, and that's fine. Now you can take anything that you find on the property. You can take sticks. You can take sticks and put them together.
Rocks.
You can take your rocks, and you can take, all you do is dig out the ground a little bit, lay the rocks down, put a little bit of mortar you get from Lowe's. It's just a little bit of, you put water in it. And you
Listen,
mix it up.
these ladies and even the men, because there's a lot of men that's watching our videos now, and thank you guys for watching. But we're talking, this isn't going to be an active community.
It's so relaxing
Everybody's
to do
gonna
this.
be-
It's not hard work.
No,
You
it's
take
gonna
a
be
bucket
fun.
and you put some rocks on there. You guys, you don't understand how beautiful these little homes. You could even do a mixture of rocks and sticks and wood and boards, and the tiny home is supposed to be fun.
Supposed to be fun. Yep.
This would be a beautiful weekend cottage. It'd be a beautiful, who's not going to want to stay in an Airbnb like this?
Well, and
Right.
too, the other thing that I'm tickled about, that if anybody does it as an Airbnb, you're going to be around tiny house people that you can talk to them and say, what is it like to live in a tiny home?
Yeah.
And they're going to let you know. So,
All right, everybody, here we go. Spencer, Fall Creek Falls,
Yeah.
$49.9 or $59.9 for the 20 by 20.
20 by 20's on.
Go to our Ace series. We do not have the double wide on our website yet. We got a massive, beautiful website. Chad, thank you so much for designing that for us.
Love
And Carson,
Chad.
my son. Some free materials for your house, free delivery, free setup. Think about an Airbnb over at Fall Creek Falls.
Yep.
30 lots left. Give us a call. Be our
So the two
549.
prices, the $49.9 for the 16 by 20 and was it
59.
$59.9 for the 20 by 20.
You remember BR 549?
Of course, on Hee Haw.
Done.
BR 549.
Yep.
All right, bye.